Hey everybody, we are going to talk Social Security today. It is almost 2025. I cannot believe it. So let's take a look at what Social Security's benefits might look like in 2025 based on what we know right now. Before we dive in, please take a minute and check out the link you see on your screen, fool.com/Frankel. Get a message from my sponsor, The Motley Fool. You get the top 10 stocks to buy right now. It's the best way to support this work I'm doing on YouTube. Again, fool.com/Frankel. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. All right, so we know a few things. We know that Social Security benefits are set to rise in 2025. And using what we know now, we can estimate what might be coming in 2025 for your Social Security benefit. So we're just going to look at the averages. And as I mentioned, these are averages. So, your actual increase could be higher or lower than this implies. But what we do know is that you're going to get a cost of living adjustment. And it was recently announced that Social Security beneficiaries will get a 2.5% cost of living adjustment, or COLA for short, in 2025. Technically, this is the 2024 COLA. It goes into effect in December. But since Social Security benefits are paid 1 month in arrears, this is the payment you will actually receive in January. So if you see data for December 2024, it will be reflective of this. Each month, the Social Security Administration puts out what they call the Social Security snapshot that has the current averages. So right now, the latest data available is November. When you see December's information, it will have the cost of living adjustment reflected in it. So keep that in mind. So here are the current averages for Social Security. So there are different types of beneficiaries. Social Security isn't all retirement benefits. So there are retired workers. About 51.7 million people are considered retired workers for Social Security. Survivors, almost 6 million are on survivors benefits. A little under 2 million people collect spousal benefits. That's for people who are stay-at-home parents or earn comparatively low salaries compared to the primary earner in the household. And then there are disability benefits. And for these purposes, we're just using Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, not SSI benefits. So just keep that in mind as we go through this. So you can see the averages right there. As of November 2024, the average retired worker got about $1,925 a month. The average survivor got about $1,508 a month. The average person on spousal benefits about $909. And the average person on Social Security Disability gets about $1,405. Again, as of November 2024, the payments that people are receiving in December. So if we apply that 2.5% cost of living adjustment to those numbers, here's what we get. So based on what we know now, that is in November 2024, applying the 2.5% multiplier gives an average 2025 benefit for retired workers of about $1,973.60. The average survivor, $1,546. The average person with spousal benefits will get about $931. And the average person on Social Security Disability would get about $1,440 per month. So again, those are averages. There are big differences between the average beneficiary that claimed Social Security early, meaning before their full retirement age, the average person who decided to wait. So unfortunately, the monthly data that we get from Social Security doesn't break that down, but the annual reports that they send, which are called the Social Security Statistical Supplement, try saying that 5 times fast, they actually break it out by people they break it out by age. I did another video called the average Social Security benefit by age. They also break it out by people who have been penalized for early retirement or who have extra credits for delayed retirement. And you're seeing those right on your screen right now. So this is the overall average Social Security benefit. Again, this was at the beginning, the payment people got in January of 2024. Again, this is the December 2023. Social Security is paid a month in arrears. So the overall average, that includes the retired workers, the spouses, the survivors, etc., The average retired worker as of that point got $1,905 per month. But if you look on these bottom two lines, the average person who claimed Social Security at any point before they reached full retirement age has an average benefit of about $1,668 a month. The average person who waited till beyond full retirement age to collect Social Security has an average monthly benefit of $2,720 per month. Over $1,000 difference between the average person who claimed early and the average person who claimed late. If we apply those multipliers to those two figures right here, that implies that the average person who claims Social Security early will have a benefit of $1,709 per month in 2025, while the average person who delayed Social Security will get this is retired workers, will have a benefit of $2,788 per month, an increase of about $68 from the current amount. So that's a little bit more specific than the overall averages. So there's a lot that goes into what your Social Security benefit is. If you are unsure of what you will get or how the cost of living adjustment will affect you, or if you haven't claimed and are first expecting to claim Social Security in 2025, you may want to head over to ssa.gov. You can view your latest Social Security statement, which can give you some great estimates about your own benefits. It's the best source for things that are specific to your work history. The Social Security Administration tracks your earnings every single year of your working lifetime. I logged into my Social Security statement. I'm only 42, and I have about 27 years of earnings on there because they have, when I worked at Burger King in high school. So it's a very comprehensive look at your earnings history. It's a good idea to check it for accuracy every so often. So it's a good idea to check your Social Security statement anyway for accuracy. And there's a lot of valuable information what you can get if you claim at 62, 63, 64, and so on, all the way up to age 70, whether you're eligible for disability benefits if you were to become disabled, and a lot of other valuable information on there. So hopefully you found this informative. Please leave me any questions you might have or comments. I read them all. I'll do my best to respond to any questions individually. And let me know what you want me to see for the next Social Security video on my channel. Thanks for listening. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 stock picks from the popular product Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beaten the market by nearly 5 times. So go to fool.com/Frankel to get your 10 stock picks now. The Motley Fool Stock Advisor returns are 767% as of July 5th, 2024, and are measured against the S&P 500 returns of 163% as of July 5th, 2024.